Florida teachers have the rights to speak their minds not only online, but not all online posts are risk-free. They do come with consequences. Thank you for joining us for First Coast News at 6 on this Monday. I'm Anthony Austin.
And I'm Heather Crawford. We told you last week when a Clay County teacher was suspended for comments about Charlie Kirk's death the day after Kirk died. Tonight, our Fariha Abrar is speaking with a First Amendment attorney, and she joins us now with what she's learned. Fariha?
Teachers can post online, but not all posts are created equal. In Florida, political opinions on social media are protected unless teachers start grading the classroom for partisanship or shaking public trust.
K through 12 students are not dumb. If they feel like their teacher comes through the door and can't really shed the partisanship, getting a certain political message across to their students, that does reflect on the efficacy of the education.
Trusting role models from a young age is critical to the foundation of children's well-being.
And it's also somewhat important for the job for those particular types of employees to have the trust or not sort of diminish the reputation of their agencies.
University of Florida law professor Jane Bombauer says Americans' First Amendment rights are pretty strong, given there has to be an actual controversy interfering with a tax-paid role like a teacher.
Unless the statements that they made on their own time and outside of sort of their scope of work are the sorts of things that wind up causing an actual or very likely disruption to their work.
Disruptions that could turn into distractions, triggering consequences.
Racial epithets. I do think that, sort of violent rhetoric also is quite provocative.
Bombauer says it's about the initiated context of discussion, like in Thomas Caggiano versus Duval County Schools case, when math teacher Thomas Caggiano was suspended for sharing about a dozen political memes on his personal Facebook account.
Courts will look at the motivation behind the actual firing.
Although 2 posts were found to be inappropriate, implying violence, in Caggiano's case, the courts ruled against the district's favor, stating it did violate his First Amendment rights and must reimburse him for lost time.
I really hope that teachers, law enforcement, and really everyone in our community can be more measured in their approach to open debate, but also not try to advance the cancel culture any more than it already has been advanced the last few years.
Now, we reached out to the state to find out more about what is versus isn't allowed online by public school employees. And we also asked for the numbers on how many people have been suspended since the beginning of this school year. And once we have those updates, we'll share more with you. Heather, Anthony.